Hello dear teachers. In this video we are going to learn key points about NEP 2020. There are some important points which teachers and school principals must take care. So let us begin with the first step, that is foundational principles as per NEP 2020. It talks about holistic development, that is to focus on the overall growth of students, their cognitive, emotional, social, ethical and physical development. The second one is flexibility. Here, the students are allowed to choose according to their interests, not restrict them to rigid streams. Then it talks about the third point, that is multilingualism. Okay, multilingualism is there to promote different languages in teaching. Okay, English medium schools also, English medium schools must encourage proficiency in English along with the mother tongue or the regional language which is spoken nearby that area. Then the second point is the new school structure. Earlier, which was 10 plus 2 system, now it has been converted into 5 plus 3 plus 3 plus 4 system. Okay, so it means it has replaced the old system of 10 plus 2, and the structure is based on the age. The first 5 years is, that is foundational age, 5 years. That includes pre-primary, it means nursery, KG1, KG2, class 1 and class 2. Then preparatory stage is for 3 years, that is class 3, 4 and 5. Then the third is middle stage. The middle stage is again for 3 years, that is for classes 6th, 7th and 8th, they are in middle stage. Then the secondary stage is for 4 years, that is classes 9th, 10th, 11th and 12th. And the point says that teachers must plan lessons, pedagogy and assessments according to these developmental stages. Then the third point is foundational literacy and numeracy, where the top priority to achieve this foundational literacy and numeracy is by 26-27. So by 2026-27 we need to achieve this foundational literacy and numeracy. Every teacher must ensure that students of grade 3 can read with understanding and perform basic arithmetics. Okay, so till the child reaches class 3, the child should be able to read and understand what is written along with the basic concept of mathematics. So for that we need to use play-way method, activity based learning and story based learning in the early grades. Then let us see multilingual and holistic language policy. English can be the medium of instruction, but students should not lose connection with their mother tongue or their regional language. Teachers should encourage reading, writing and communication in English and one regional language. No rote grammar teaching. We need to focus on functional English and communication skills. Then the next point is experiential and activity based learning. It replaces rote learning with inquiry based, discussion based, discovery based learning. Okay, so here we need to integrate projects, role plays, storytelling, art and real life applications into daily teaching. We need to use cross-curricular linkages. For example, connect literature with history or art and moral values. Okay, so these kind of things. The next point is continuous and comprehensive assessment. We need to shift from marks based to competency based assessment. Assess students on understanding, skills, creativity and application, not just memorization. Use formative assessments, portfolios, oral tests, peer reviews and rubrics. And as far as rubrics are concerned, you need to make rubrics depending upon your activity or your subject. The next is integration of 21st century skills. So teachers must help students build their critical thinking, their creativity, communication skills, collaboration, digital literacy, and lesson plans must incorporate these skills through discussions, problem solving, and projects. Then the eighth point is inclusive education. Every teacher must ensure no discrimination based on gender, caste, ability, or background. Okay, we need to treat everyone equally. We need to support children with special needs, they are also known as CWSN, using inclusive teaching practices, assistive tools, and emotional support. Next point is use of technology in teaching. Teachers should use digital tools, e-resources like Diksha, Swayam, and NROER, and online platforms for teaching, assessment, and training. Teachers need to promote safe and responsible use of technology among students. Then next NEP talks about the professional development of teachers. Very important for teaching point of view. For the professional development of a teacher, 50 hours of continuous professional development, that is CPD, per year is mandatory. Teachers must stay updated with new pedagogies, assessment techniques, and educational technology. And this has been done to encourage a reflective and collaborative teaching culture. Then point 11 talks about emphasis on arts, sports, and life skills. So it says that arts, sports, and value education are not extracurricular anymore. They are integral parts of the curriculum. Teachers should blend these aspects into subject teaching. For example, we need to incorporate moral lessons through stories, teamwork, activities. Through different activities, we need to incorporate art, sports, and life skills in teaching. Then the next point talks about vocational education. We need to introduce vocational skills from class 6th onwards. Okay, it includes coding, gardening, pottery, or any local craft, any local art form which we can encourage the students to take up. Then teachers should coordinate with skill experts for integration if they are having any problem understanding and making children understand. Then next important point is gender sensitivity and value education. Teachers need to promote gender equality, empathy, respect, and constitutional values in children. We need to inculcate these values in children. Encourage ethical reasoning and environmental awareness through literature, activities, and discussions. Next point talks about reducing curriculum load. Teach core concepts deeply rather than covering too many topics superficially. So avoid excessive homework and stress. Focus on learning outcomes and joyful learning, which can encourage the child to come to school every day and be devoted towards learning. Then next it talks about parental and community involvement, where teachers should collaborate with parents and local community to support children's learning. So we need to organize regular parent-teacher interactions, workshops, and awareness sessions. So to sum up, we can say that we need to adopt child-centered, joyful, and experiential teaching methods. We need to focus on conceptual clarity, communication, and skill development. We need to use continuous assessment and integrate technology wisely, and then stay updated through regular training and reflect on classroom practices. Thank you. I hope this was useful to you.